child actors who ruined their careers. She was one of the most famous actresses, and she gave it all up to do something unbelievable. For years, Juliana Rose was the face of one of the world's most beloved children's series, but what no one knew is that she was hiding a big secret. After the series ended, the actress completely disappeared, leaving all her fans very worried and wondering what happened to her. Suddenly, several news websites started publishing that she had given up everything to do something terrible. According to them, Juliana had been caught by the police using substances and as a result ended up in jail. But the worst part was that it destroyed her career. Because of this mistake, she was fired, and that's why she disappeared from the screens. But it doesn't stop there. The websites even claimed that all of this made her completely bankrupt and that she had to become a prostitute to pay her bills. Everything they said about Juliana were serious accusations, and it didn't take long for the actress herself to speak out and tell the truth. What she said that day broke the internet. According to the actress, all of that was a lie, and she had never been arrested, especially for something so horrible. Afterwards, she made sure to show everyone that those websites had no evidence and were only doing it to make money at her expense. But unfortunately for her, telling the truth didn't change what people thought. Despite still having many fans, those sites caused a lot of people to have a negative opinion of her, and that's what actually ruined her career. After the series, she even tried to get other roles in children's shows, but it wasn't easy with the reputation they had created for her. So much so that there came a time when Juliana simply decided to leave everything behind, and this time she truly disappeared. Well, not entirely. Juliana just left the movie industry and started living her life like an ordinary person. And it seems like it was the best choice because she discovered something she loves even more than acting. After things settled down, Juliana enrolled at Columbia University to study occupational therapy and has been working in that field ever since. Despite life's ups and downs, Juliana leads a happy life, but we can't say the same for that actor who is completely bankrupt. Sure, you probably remember Drake Bell. He was one of the biggest heartthrobs on Nickelodeon, but shortly after his series ended, his whole life turned upside down, and the reason behind it all is terrible. During his time at Nickelodeon, Drake always seemed like a happy-go-lucky guy, but in the real world, things were very different. Fame got to his head, and because of that, he ended up making a huge mistake and spent all of his fortune. Things got so bad that he ended up owing nearly $1 million, but that's just the beginning because shortly after, the actor got into an even bigger problem. That's because his ex-girlfriend recorded a video where she revealed the unhealthy nature of their relationship with Drake, and according to her, he was a monster. He used to scream at her and insult her, but the worst part was what he did during their fights. His ex said he would go crazy and grab anything he could and throw it at her. In the end, the two broke up, but according to Drake, it's all lies, and his ex recorded the video just to get back at him for the breakup. Unfortunately, it's unclear who's telling the truth, but one thing's for sure, this wasn't the only time Drake got into trouble. Not long after, he did something even worse and even went to court because of it. It turns out that he started sending intimate messages to a mom and even sent her sexy photos. And unlike the other case, this time there is proof of all of this. So much so that the actor confessed everything at trial and was convicted. If there was any chance of Drake becoming famous again, this case made everything go down the drain, and so it's very likely that you'll never see him on the big screen again.